Now the finance related part we are discussing here, finance. Okay. So Article 265, no tax shall be levied or collected except authority by the law. So tax shall be collected on the behalf of authority of law. Consolidated and public account of India and the state, like 266 is the consolidated fund of India and public account of India and contingency fund of India. Okay, so these are three funds. All revenue received by the government of India, all loans raised by the government by the issued by the treasury bill, and loan on way and means advance. So treasury bill and loan on way and means advance are received by the government in repayment of loans shall be in the Article 266. Consolidated Fund of India, all revenue received by the government of state, all loans raised by the government issued by the treasury bill, and loans or way and means advances and monies received by the government in the repayment of loans. So these are given in Article 266. So all the other public money received by on behalf of Governor of India or Governor of state belong to the public account of India or the public account of a state shall be in the Article 266. 267 is Contingency Fund of India. Contingency Fund of India established by the Parliament law. It is established to meet any unforeseen expenditure pending authorization by the Parliament by law under the Article 115. Contingency Fund of India plays the disposal of the President. Okay, so these are the 267. 268 duty levied contingency fund of India legislature state may be established on contingency fund, and contingency fund of state is placed at the disposal of governor of state also. 268 a duty levied by the union but collected and appropriated by the state. Stamp duty and the such duty of excise on medicine and toilet preparation are levied by the union but collected and appropriated by the state. 268A is service tax levied by the union and collected and appropriated by the union and state. 268 is for the service taxes. 269 is about the tax on the sale or purchase of goods and tax on the consignment of the goods. Okay, and Article 270 is for the tax levied and distributed between union and state. All taxes and duty in the union list except the duty and tax in the Article 268 and 269 will never be in 270. So any cess levied for the specific purpose under any law made by Parliament, distribution and prescribed by the President by order as per the recommendation of Finance Commission. Article 271 surcharge on the certain duty and taxes for the purpose of union. Parliament may at the any time increase any of the duty or tax of the surcharge. All the proceeds from the surcharge are added to the Consolidated Fund of India. 273 is grant leave of export duty on the jute and jute products. 274 is prior recommendation of the President. 274 is prior recommendation of President is required to bill affecting taxation. 275 is grant in aid shall be charged on the Consolidated Fund of India. Parliament by law may determine different sum of different state. 276 takes profession, trade, sealing and employment. And 285 is exemption property and union from state taxation. The property of the union is exempted from all tax imposed by the state. 286 is restriction as the impose for the tax or surcharge of good. No law of the state shall impose authority of imposition of tax on the sale of purchase of goods and on the import of goods. So 286 was given. 287 is exemption from the tax on electricity. 287 is for the electricity. 286 is for the restriction to the imposition of tax sale of purchase of good. 285 is for the exemption of property of union or state. And 276 is tax on the profession, and 275 is grant in aid to the charge on Consolidated Fund of Law, and 274 the prior recommendation of President required for the bill affecting taxation. 273 is for grant in lieu of export duty on the jute and jute products. 271 is the surcharge on certain duty and taxes for the purpose of union. Parliament may any act increase any of the duty. 287 is exemption from the tax of electricity. 289 is exemption of property and income of state from the union taxation. The property and income of the state shall be exempt from the union taxation. Nothing in clause shall prevent the union from imposing authorizing the imposition of any tax. So these were some union and finance relationship in the taxation. So there shall be a finance commission also. This is article 280. So at the expiration of every 5 year, president by order of constitution constitute a finance commission. Finance commission is constituted with the chairman and 4 members. Okay, chairman and 4 members. And finance commission recommended to the president on the distribution of proceed of tax between union and state, the principle governing the grant in aid distribution, then grant in aid. Okay, and measure needed to augment the consolidated fund of state to supplement the resources to the panchayat, the measure needed to augment the consolidated fund of state to supplement the resources of municipality, any other matter referred to the commission by the president in interest of sound finance. 281 is recommendation of finance commission. President shall cause every recommendation made by finance commission to be laid before the house of parliament, and president lay the recommendation together with the explanatory memorandum action taken thereon. So 281 is the recommendation of finance commission. President shall every recommendation made by finance commission to be laid before the each house of parliament. So these were some articles related to interstate finance relationship. Now borrowing. 292 is borrowing by the government of India. Union has the executive power to borrow upon security of the consolidated fund of India, and limit and guarantee are fixed by the parliament law from the time to time. Borrowing of the state. 293 is borrowing of the state. State has the executive power to borrow within the territory of India upon security of consolidated fund of India. Limit and guarantee are fixed by the legislature of the state by law from time to time. So state has the executive power to borrow within the territory of India upon the security of consolidated fund of India. Okay. Now trade, commerce and intercourse within the territory of India. So article 301 is the trade, commerce, intercourse throughout the territory of India shall be free. Article 302 is power of the parliament to impose restriction on trade, commerce and intercourse. Parliament may by law impose restriction on the freedom of trade, commerce and intercourse. Article 303 is regarding the restriction on the legislative power of the union and the state with regard to the trade and commerce. Parliament nor the legislature of the state shall have power to make any law discriminating state. List of 7 schedule. Parliament may make law in case of scarcity of goods in the part of territory of India. Article 304 is regarding legislation of the state may by law impose any tax on the goods imported from the state or union territory to which similar goods produced in the state. Such bill shall not be introduced or moved in the legislature of the state without the previous sanction of the president. So president's sanction required to move any kind of bill related to the goods and services or movement of the goods and services in the union territory or any state. Okay, governor and president is more important in that case. Now article public service commission. So now we are discussing about the public service commission. Public service commission. Public Service Commission is Article 315. It is Public Service Commission for the Union and for the state. There shall be a Public Service Commission for the Union and the Public Service Commission for the states. 2 or more states may agree together, then there shall be a Joint Public Service Commission. Public Service Commission for the Union, if requested so to do by the governor of the state, may with approval of the president agree to serve all any of the needs of the state. So appointment and terms of office of the member, the chairman and the other member of Union and Public Service Commission appointed by the president. President will appoint them. Appointment by the president. Okay. And Public Service Commission for the Union, if requested so do governor of the state may with approval of president. So in state also they will approved by the president, then shall be they become a Public Service Commission member or chairman. Okay, appointment and term of offices. The chairman appointment will be by the president, and chairman and other members of state public service commission are appointed by the governor of the state. They will appointed by the governor of the state in state public service commission, not by president. Sorry, that was in the judiciary case, not in the public service commission case. If the office of the chairman of the commission become vacant, his duty are performed by the one of the other member of the commission. So if once duties are vacant, then other member will go there. Tenure, 6-year tenure. Okay, it's a 6-year tenure and 65 year, whichever will be earlier, until attain the age of 65 and State or joint commission, 6 year and 65 again. Resignation, member of union or joint commission resign by writing to the president. Member of state commission resign by writing to the governor. So member of public service commission may be removed from the office in the manner provided clause 317. Okay, so member of public service commission are not eligible for the reappointment after expiration of the term of office. Chairman or any of the member of the Public Service Commission shall only be removed by order of President after inquired by the Supreme Court. So Supreme Court inquiry is required for the removal. Suspension of member of Public Service Commission by President in the case of Union Commission or Joint Commission, by Governor in case of State Commission. So chairman and the member will be suspended on the office of that. President has to pass order on the receipt of report to the Supreme Court to suspend the member, and President may by order remove the chairman or any of the member Public Service Commission if he is adjudged insolvent. So if he is insolvent, okay. So what will be the recommendation if he is the insolvent? Insolvent, and he is unsound mind. If in the opinion of the president unfit for the continue the office, and if engaged during his term of office paid employment in any other office. Okay, so these are some disqualification factors. Function of the public service commissions are to conduct the examination appointments of the union and state service, to assist two or more state joint recruitment candidate special qualification, to advise on the matters, so refer to them president or governor. Union or article 320 is the union and state public service shall consult on all matters relating to the method of recruitment to civil service and civil posts. So on the principle to be followed, making appointments and promotion of civil service, transfer of candidates, and suitability of candidate for such appointments, promotion and transfers. Article 322 are expenses of Public Service Commission. The expenses of Union Public Service Commission are charged on Consolidated Fund of India. The expenses of State Public Service Commission charged on Consolidated Fund of India. 323 is for the reports of Public Service Commission. Union Public Service Commission annually submits reports to Commission to the President. President lay the reports in the Parliament, and State or Joint Commission annually submits reports to the Commission is to the Governor. Okay, Joint Public Service Commission and State both submits the reports to the Governor, and President lay the report Parliament with the recommendation. Governor of the State lay the report in the legislation of State with his recommendation. So these are some procedure in the form of that. Now tribunals, we are discussing about tribunals. 323 article A is administrative tribunals. Administrative tribunals is 323A. Okay, administrative tribunal may by law adjudicate or trial dispute related to recruitment and condition of services. So this article empowers to establish administrative tribunals in the union, CAT and SAT, administrative tribunal in the states. Okay, so tribunal for the other matters, tribunal may by establish on following matters: levy, assessment, collection of taxes, foreign exchanges, import, export, across the custom, industrial and labor dispute, land reform, sealing urban property, elections, House of Parliaments, and production, procurement, supply, distribution of foodstuffs, and rent, its regulation, and control of tenancy issue. These are all other are given in article 323B, and only two are given article 323A. Okay, now the elections. So these were today